Boach, yo, how's it going? It's Maximum Dude. It's Mr. Gravy Bones himself. Hope you're doing good. I am doing good. I've been chilling. We just went on like a huge win streak. We're gonna continue to win games, as everybody should expect. I should grab the coaching thing. Probably from Stella's. I want Stella's one. Where's Stella's? Need to search this. See if I can find. I guess I'll just make a new one. Can't wait to watch those sweeps. Yes, sir. Definitely going to be sweeping. See if I can adjust this thing here. Okay, my chat just is back. Okay, let's do it. Gameplay. How's your testing been going, guys? Anyone been winning all their games? I'm going first. To learn and teach, no. Have not been testing, eh? Oh, you guys can definitely top your events if you guys take some of my deck list for sure. We are playing blue-white, freedom blockers. Trying to test Epion, eh? Epion's pretty cool. Pretty cool. I like Epion. TV purple, waiting on what the Coach SK Gospel says and I'll build it. Build this freedom deck. Build this freedom deck and build a purple deck. Or obviously play like Mega Aggro Char deck. 3 decks I'll be building. Blue-white unicorn blockers is pretty cool. Nice. I think Epion's still going to be totally fine since it's got high attack power. It can take out big boss monsters and keep card advantage, but yeah. Looking at Kira, man. Kira's real strong. Zeong's real strong. G Gundam not so much. So this card right here, you definitely want to get rid of that card as soon as possible because it becomes really, really annoying for things to happen. So I'm going to block this because this card cannot exist on the board. I normally wouldn't block here, but this card has to be in the trash. I don't want them to resurrect it for free over and over again. I'm trying to make Shenlong a winning deck. It's going to be a hard one. I like Shenlong stuff. White Shenlong's really good. Do I want to play this card? There's no rush, you know, there's no rush. Welcome in. Hopefully you guys had a really good weekend. I had a really, really busy week. Literally from last Monday till today I've been coaching. I got coaching in 4 hours as well. So if you guys are interested in getting coaching, GDO 5 is coming out. Definitely improve as much as you can because your skill level is going to make some amount of difference in the games, an actual like amount that might make you win or lose it. At least one of your games for sure, consistently. And then, you know, my decks are a lot stronger than other people's, having a really easy time beating people up when they don't have the right tools for the right job. Thing is, do I want to kill his base? I do want to kill his base. I'm going to be honest. I really want to kill his base. This base is really annoying, and I'm going to get rid of it. Against this deck, do not let them hold this base up if you can. If you have an opening to go for it, and do not let them have that level 3, 3-2 that resurrects as well. Those 2 cards, focus them down. You guys been liking my last week I uploaded a bunch of videos. You guys check those out. You guys learn from them. I'm gonna say that was all white blockers. Makes me worry about GTO 5. Well, my deck is, you know, Freedom Blockers is gonna be a deck, and it's gonna be all blockers, and then you're gonna win the game with Freedom, and that's gonna be the end of it. So I don't have any interaction with him. That's okay. I'll attack. Get him down low. Did I post a Minerva deck list? I did not, but my EX Burst is updated to a degree. So definitely keep an eye out on my EX Burst, as all the decks are... I updated like 7 or 8 decks for sure, so you should be able to see some decks. He's going to 7. But Minerva deck list is pretty much, we're still playing red purple, and we're playing Phantom Zakushin. We're playing the new level 8, and that's pretty much it. First strike, get a lot of value, protect yourself from damage, and kind of went through that. Holy smokes, coach, has been a while, been out of the game. It's been feeling stale. Hopefully new set brings him some spice. Welcome back, Shaggy. How's life been? And yep, GTO 5 definitely brings in spice. Is everyone going to be playing? Are you going to see like 80% of the meta become like blocker slop? Possibly yes, but that's just how Gundam is, I guess. So can't do much about it. But there's a lot more decks to play. If you guys are just getting into GTO 5, you're going to have to spend probably 200-300 games. I mean, honestly, a lot more for you guys to gravitate towards decks and what's good, what's not. Unless you guys obviously just start net decking and let things figure themselves out. Summer has been keeping. It's humid here. Work outside. No time to chill. Been missing your streams. Well, welcome back, Shaggy. It's nice to have you here. There's a Sazabi link, as I figured. Suppression. Yeah, summer's been pretty hot. If you guys want coaching, I am about to leave at the end of this month, essentially. So I'll be around till the first couple of days of August, and then I'm leaving. I'll still be around, not streaming and stuff, but have my phone with me. And so if you guys are interested in coaching, 100,000% sign up like immediately, as soon as you guys can, because it's gonna really project you guys forward. And obviously from my last few videos I've uploaded last week, it was all about trying to get everybody to grow into a stronger player for GTO 5. There is no green purple shard deck in EX Burst, although I could make one and upload it. Yeah, whenever it's updated on EX Burst, gonna play, see what it is. Yeah, for sure. Yeah, the purple green shard deck. you know, it's the good Xeon cards, and then it's the purple package of your resurrecting guy and your base and Char and Sazabi and the board wipe. And that's pretty much it. That's pretty much the deck. That's why I haven't built it, because I know if I build it, you guys won't go explore as much. And I don't want all the decks out there. It's like if I put 8 regional winning decks out there, then everyone's gonna just run with it. But there are decks on there for most decks. Dun-dun-dun. What is he doing? Okay, he just like killed himself, but sure. I playtested into every single deck out there. I playtested into multiple different variants of all the decks. I enjoyed the deck list. I used it as a thing after liking after a couple games. Yeah. Yep. Alright. So this thing is right here, right? I can kill this guy. Or I can choose to kill him. Let's choose to kill him and not worry about any of this. I know most of the community enjoys my deck lists, mostly because they're unique. They're not just net decked or some garbage like that. They have a lot of diversity going on in them. And so it's a lot of fun to play with all the cards. And then of course my decks are strong. Hopefully he doesn't have some weird way to blow me out, but of course I can always just draw a link and win. Play a lot of cards next turn and keep going. Killing the Sazabi was obviously also a good choice there, but it's not a big deal. GDO of 3 Freedom, a very good card. Ultron White, good card. What is this guy doing? Suiciding. Every single game I played on here so far, people just don't know what GDO 3 Freedom Gundam does. So you guys should, you know, understand that the GDO 3 Freedom Gundam has always been an extremely good card, and it is gonna be in decks, and he concedes as usual. That's how every game's been kind of going. Just opponent just conceding non-stop. We can lose to break hands, but you know, that is what it is. That's just Gundam for you. But luckily, there's not a lot of like mega super aggro decks, so we'll still be fine. He plays his G Gundam MF card blocker. He wants to play blocker, and I could not care. The Royal Guard or something? Royal Gundam. Alright. He can do that. I'm gonna grab one of my Starbucks drinks here and drink it. There's a 30% off Starbucks today, so I decided I would order some Starbucks. Do a live stream with GTO 5 until I can get to 8 o'clock when I gotta coach. I woke up, coached this morning, saw GTO 5 go up, played a little bit, and then it's kinda all that's been done. I don't need this card as much. He discards his base. He swings at my shields. He trades here. Nope. He doesn't trade. So now I can activate Signs of Revolution to pop this guy. Rick Diaz can suicide into this guy. Or you can do that even better. And this card's basically useless. Not really scary for me. I also have Ailstrike Link. I could play the Ailstrike Link right now, but I feel like I just wait till next turn and be way stronger. And we'll keep taking hits to the face. What are you guys most excited to build out the gates? Or what are you guys hoping that you can play a deck that you guys like and it's going to be like good enough to be played at your NTCs or locals? Wing? Oh, yep. I feel you, but Wing's gonna struggle, man. Wing is going to struggle a lot. Big Zam is a possible deck. That 100% is a good route to go down. So if you're going to build a Big Zam deck, that there is something there, definitely attempt a good go at that. Especially if blockers become really relevant, you can actually do a lot of work. Okay, so he's got a second Master Ace in his hand, most likely. Wing Coper on one of them. Yup. Same here. Hey, what do you think about New Gundam? I think New Gundam is just a stronger wing, but I don't think that I think the deck is stronger wing, but I don't think decks like that and wing are in a very good state. I haven't played the Amuro deck yet, but it's not been doing hot from other people playing it and so on. Question is, do I want him to draw a card or not? Right, that's the big question. Do I want him to draw a card or not? He doesn't have the first strike Shining Gundam Link either, but he could get it. I think we just go with this. And we go with the Kira Link here. And we attack into his Shining Gundam and give that one -2, so he can't get first strike on me. And then he has to suicide this into me. And then next turn we'll go Ale Strike, do the same thing. What's he doing? Okay, he wants to trade. Oh, this he doesn't even trade. I don't know why he did that, but sure. Maybe he'll burn it next turn. Red, green, Xeon, 1 Year War, Victory, blue, white. The Victory blue white deck was okay. It was doing solid work with the new Victory card until they released, like, you know, the new Freedom and the board wipe and all this stuff, and then basically that deck, we just immediately stopped playing it. It had like no chance against board wipes and all that. And then Red, Green, Xeon, that is something you could definitely play as well. 1 Year War is definitely gonna still be a strong deck, or at least mono Xeon. Red or green, white. This guy's aggroing me out, man. I gotta aggro him back. Okay, so now he has no links, possibly. And hopefully we can stick it out from here with double justice and stuff. Clan is also a good deck, for sure. Clan is always like waiting for its time, especially with the aggro deck going down. Clan is stronger. And the new boss monsters don't really hurt it, and the board wipes don't really hurt it, because, you know, my clan decks are all level 5 and higher units, and we have our cards that generate us more value. And then of course we can special summon a monster from the top of our deck and play it, which gets us a 2-for-1, like a Justice, and that really hinders the current like super boss monsters. And then clan has just really good cards, you know. And then I think there's possible play for clan to be red purple, red something else. You don't need to play the green side of it. And yeah. Okay, so I guess I will attack his shields to get rid of his base so he doesn't get AP boost anymore. And then I'll just play my Justice, and the next one we'll try to play the big Kira Link and see if we can win or not. Did you guys see the ruling for the Andrew Blue Pilot? The one that gives a repair? I have no idea. I'll pass here. So if he has suppression or whatever, I can, not suppression, but like I can lose on this turn. But I'm gonna just accept that possibility, especially with the hand we had, right? Our opening hand was super slow. There it is, and this should be game, although we could hit a striker pack or unforeseen and stick around, or a Wish in the Bride and stick around. If he doesn't have the link, then we're fine, but you know, he might have the link. He's really trying to dig for the link, I guess. If you pair him with a suit that draws one when destroyed, I was not expecting this. If the unit is destroyed, he still gets the draw. His suit. If you pair him with his suit, that draws one when destroyed. If you you draw one if you have an orb card, right? Yeah, that is a weird ruling that both cards hit the grave at the same time, and thus you would get to draw a card. Doesn't really make sense. I agree with that, but I guess in this game, that's how it goes. Okay, I lose. Not a real loss. A loss from having a completely brick opening hand into him getting the link. Not the end of the world. Okay, we're playing against this deck now. Interesting. You guys might think that the combo is like, it's not really a combo, right? Let's just say he draws a card. The thing is, he has to play the pilot and the pilot dies and he draws a card and he's just cycling through his deck, which is fine. But in Gundam, you really need to put good cards into your deck. You want all your cards in your deck to be really good. And if you're playing an orb, like a heavy orb list, there's a reason why, like, you know, Rust TCG put orb at the bottom in C tier is because playing orb just doesn't work. There's no reason to play mono orb or coordinator like Minerva or whatever. There's much better decks to build. This guy's playing CB. Rip. I mean, I should have assumed he was playing CB. I don't know why I just let it go. Guess I'm reading chat is why. The green Amuro stuff, I don't really care for it too much. I haven't really play tested it, so I'll tell you that right now. And I think that the new Gundam is just a stronger Wing Gundam, but being a stronger Wing Gundam doesn't really generate you a win. He's playing CB, right? I'm trying to remember. Sure. Let's not kill it, actually. Any Phantom Pain deck suggestions? No. There are no Phantom Pain deck suggestions. There are no Amuro Gundam. Yes, it's a deck suggestions. Is a new Gundam's ability going to be fun and interactive? Sure. Yes. It's an explosive card. It does a lot of stuff. And you guys can see that in this new GDO 5, a lot more cards have a lot more abilities on them. Which just kind of like bypasses all the old stuff a little bit. But guess what? This card is still insane. Okay, so he's just playing blockers here. I can kill this card now. And draw a card. Let's kill this guy. Let's ready up. And we'll pass. So next turn is Justice Lifrith into Freedom, and Freedom usually says GG's. The only thing that's scary is if he plays the first strike. But it's fine. Nope, he's still not playing the first strike. He's just gonna play that. Okay, there it is. This links with this guy, which means he doesn't have first strike, but if he destroys a bout damage, he gets to grab a card. If he wants to suicide into this unit. Okay, I can just block with the Lifrith. I don't know why, like, nothing really happens there. He wants to kill this again. Of course, I can let him kill it. Because I want to keep cards for the following turn. So, yes, I'll let it die. The only reason I'm letting it die is because when you play the New Freedom, you need to have units on the board so that you can draw the cards off of the New Freedom. So we'll let that die. We'll play Justice. We'll play Lifrith. And then, like, we're just full blocker mode set up. We're not going to attack, so he can't first strike link into us. And then eventually we're just going to... Once Freedom hits the board, it's going to be really, really, really hard to do anything. He's just spamming out GMs. This guy, complete selection. This guy. I hope Age can shine. Age can shine. Definitely dig into Age Gundam 1 Year Warrior. Dig into Age. I haven't gotten there yet. Obviously, I've played Age. I've helped you guys before, like, do well with Age as well. So definitely dig into Age if you can. But yeah, all the Age promos and cards, yes, they're very cheap. Same thing with Vulture. If Vulture is still very cheap on the market, Vulture is another card that I'll be paying attention to, because the Vulture deck has some play. Is it perfect? No, but it's solid. I miss all the Age alts on the cheap. They'll go back down to being cheap if they're not going to see play. But again, if you guys see alt arts that are really cheap, just buy them if you guys are going to collect. If you guys are not going to collect, then, you know, don't worry about it, essentially. Like Iron and Blood SB, I know it's like, you know, $2 right now or something, but the Iron and Blood SB is, number one, it's an SB. Number two, Iron and Blood is a great card, and it should be utilized, and it sees more play in GO5 than it does before. Same thing with, you know, Freedom Gundam. GDO3 Freedom Gundam is very good. What is he doing? He's swinging 2 into me. Okay, I don't care. Do whatever you want. Lose your board. I have Unforeseen in my hand. Okay. I also don't care if you hit my shields, because why would I? Thank you. Give me another unit. Concede the game, please. What are we playing, boys and girls? We are playing Freedom Blockers because this deck is amazing. He board wipes me and he's dead. Like, just this guy just concede. It's over. It's literally super mega over. Right? It's just so over. It's not even funny. So now I'm gonna draw 2 more cards because this is what New Freedom does. And look at the card economy. that I have. Like, holy moly, look at the card economy that I have, that I can just discard everything in my hand and not care. Goodbye. Draw me another card. Don't care. Right? Nothing matters. I'm focusing on clan and age now. Will be interesting to see deck diversity. Iron and Blood has been a staple in my purple decks. Seems like no one uses it and it's so powerful. Yeah, it's very powerful. It's a very powerful card. Excellent card. I have my 4 copies of it. SPs that everybody like. I don't know why people slept on it. I don't know why people like always said, oh, GDO 3 Freedom Gundam is not a good card. Like, people are just stupid. GDO 3 Freedom Gundam is an excellent card. Math Tactics is a pretty excellent card. You know what's a card that's not very good? Shell Resolve. A card that's not very good is Overflowing Affection. A card that's not very good is Overwhelming Pressure, or whatever it's called. Okay, this deck has won a bunch of games already, so maybe I should play a different deck. But again, just go to my EX Burst if you guys want any deck lists. They're all unique. You're gonna be ahead of the meta game by a long shot. So if you guys want to go win your NTCs, get ahead of everybody, start at an extremely strong starting point. This is where you need to start off as. And if you guys realize that, oh, I have these, you're gonna immediately see, instead of like trying to find solutions to problems, you'll be like, oh, this is the solution to this problem because I have it in my hand. I didn't think of it this way, but now I'm playing Coach's deck. This is the solution to this problem. And you don't have to struggle through, 100 games to find the answer that you'll never find, or good ratios and so on. Of course, you can make adjustments to the deck, but yeah, it's pretty solid here. Let's play Lupus. You know what? I want to play some Lupus deck as well. Haven't touched Lupus in a second. It's already updated to GDO 5. We'll see if we can perfect this deck or just see how good it goes. Clan is something I'm definitely going to play more of. I've just been trying to get through the new decks as much as possible and play test a bunch. I don't have the cards I want in this hand, which is unfortunate. So we're going to just have to mulligan this hand away. My goal has always been to create the problem, force players to twist to my will and find the solution. Always worked in Magic. Yeah, it'll work better in GDO 5. In GDO 5, I think you guys, if you guys have not been playing already, you guys will definitely have to think a little bit, get to places yourself. And then if you guys need help, you guys can take a look at my decks and what cards I'm utilizing, and there's probably an answer to your problem in there. I'm playing its Age, or is the Amuro deck? Earth Federation, yeah. So I think Age Gundam and Amuro will probably go together because they both breach, they both are Earth Federation, they both combo off each other a bit. You can also get the Amuro back into your hand from level 5 or higher pilot. This guy's just gonna go beat down, no problem. Goodbye. Alright, another super amazing card, Decisive Last Resort. Needs to be a staple in purple decks moving forward. I mean, it's always been a staple in my decks most of the time. But yeah, this guy's just gonna lose. He is just going to lose. Now, how do I want him to lose? Like this. See, like, now he might as well just give up. I mean, I don't know what he's gonna do, but he might as well just kind of look at his deck and say, okay, well, he just board wiped me. He's got a huge amount of card advantage. He's playing Blurple. And guess what? I'm playing Lupus. So I'm going to obviously nuke his Amuro Gundam the second it hits the board. If I can get enough cards in my trash, or I'll play decisive or something. NT Gundam, okay, so he kind of comes back from the depths of hell with that link. So, equalizes the game. Heals, cool. Still have a bunch of cards over him. There's my Lupus. How much do I have? 2 cards. So I can play a blocker now and do things to him. Let's play the blocker and let's play my Mika. Pass. We'll see if he has blue Amuro to rest my units. I forgot about NT Gundam there for a second, giving him an extra free card. I would have just swung my Rizal and taken him out and then swung the other guy into shields. We're not going to block this because we're not, you know, life is a resource. No reason to block. Get more cards in the trash for Lupus. Have you updated your purple-red Destiny? Yes, I have. I have updated my purple-red Destiny deck. Okay. What does this base do? Rest is base. It receives 1 damage less. No one cares. So I kind of want to draw a bunch. That's my main goal. God, I think I misplayed there, but whatever. Misplay, it's okay. It's not a big deal. Not a big deal. Okay, pass. There it is, your guys' favorite new Gundam. Does he have the green Amuro? I'm assuming that he does. Or will it be the blue Amuro? It's gonna be the blue Amuro. This Gundam doesn't have repair. See, if this deck can't run people down, right? Then how is it going to compete against Kira blockers? It's just not. How is it going to compete against Sazabi when Sazabi says remove the card immediately? It's not going to, which is why I don't play these things. And yeah. Okay, this thing has what? It's 2 life left. So I can ping it off with Lupus. But instead of Lupus, I'll just put up the blockers. Oh my god, I'm messing up. It costs 4. My bad, my bad. Is this one linked? When paired? Okay, it's only once. Let's fill up the trash more. If I'm making misplays, obviously because I'm reading chat and talking. This is the all the decks that have been updated is Wing. It's kind of a beatdown aggro variant of Wing. It's not fully complete yet. It's not doing too hot. All the Wing variants are doing not great. Soletta is one of my go-to decks. Still need to be completely optimized, but this is just my EX Burst variant sitting here. This deck I really like in GTO 5. Minerva Zombies, we got, of course, only playing red for Blitz Gundam, but everything else is really good. This deck, not S tier like everybody says it is. It's not an S tier deck. It's only S tier when you play into aggro. It's S tier when you play into anything else. It's not S tier. Okay, nothing has breach, right? One, two, three. Do I have enough? 1, 2, 3, 2. Okay. They're pretty even. Being at 1 HP is like obviously not great into a breach deck, but it's fine. We're gonna get a review of the new cards from you or not, Code. Just interested in your thoughts about those not revealed. No, we're not gonna get a like GTO 5 review of all the new cards. Is Blue White Freedom the best in the format? If I had to say right now, I'll just straight up say yes. It is extremely difficult to beat it, and if it's not the best, it's one of the best for sure, guaranteed, right? But it could be a deck that is just insanely strong, tier 0, essentially. Let's play this card. And I'll put a pilot here and we'll ping this. Double Exias. We'll break the shields. Don't give him an Amuro. Oh my god. How did I know? I knew it. So let's just say that right now, Blue White Freedom is tier 0, or tier S tier, whatever the hell you want to call it. Could it be that 80% of the entire metagame plays Blue White Freedom? Yes. That 100% could be a thing. Does he have High Maneuver Gundam or something? He's searching. Okay, he must have a link in his hand. I mean, there's no way he doesn't have an Amuro link and a full deck of Amuros. Yeah, exactly. Concede. Okay, misplayed there, otherwise we could have won. You're loving the MF deck more and more. How have you been doing MF versus like blocker slop? Because yeah. Do I want this hand? Not really. Okay, we should have a much better time this game. I'm just hoping to find my base. I really wanna find my base if possible. But this time we'll actually get to play some cards early on. Blue blocker slop? I mean, blue white is just blocker slop. I don't know what blue white with tech, I guess you can say with tech, obviously you're going to need tech to beat other mirror matches and other decks. You can't just play 50 blockers and win. You have to have answers for the actual good cards in the game. So it's blue-white blockers, you know, 8 Kira, blue-white blockers, or O Kira, whatever you want to play. And then it's going to have some sort of extra cards in there. Let's swing at this guy's shields and play Roselle and pass. So the deck that I have on my EX Burst is like the deck. Okay, you're looking at that deck, it's like the deck. You want to add some bases to it, you want to add some other cards, go for it, but that is the deck. And you're gonna see that's very, very difficult to beat that deck, and it's very easy to win with that deck. Your opponent want to play G Gundam, they lose. Your opponent wants to play like an aggro deck and they don't get a good start, they lose. Your opponent plays aggro and they do get a good start, but you just don't die and you win the game. And then wing decks lose immediately. I don't think wing has any chance to beat you. And then any of the decks in the game, Sinanju, Neo Zeong, every deck just loses. Okay, he drew Academy. Cool, I like seeing Academy being played. Let's kill it. Let's give it to the base. But yeah, every single deck in the game is going to have tech in it. If your deck did not have tech in it, because you're like a GDO4 meta slave, then you're just going to suck. And if you were adding in unique cards, which most of you guys watching this will 100% be doing, probably all of you honestly, then you guys will have a better time having tech cards, good cards, your own little splash of whatever you like in your deck. Because this guy's playing a 0 deck. It seems like even though GDO 5 is online, the full set has been revealed, it seems like the Gundam is still not exploding. It honestly to me feels like Gundam is still very stagnant, and going to GDO 5 when people start net decking, it again might be very, you know, same thing, boring for a lot of people. Although I don't think it's gonna be boring, but yeah. 7 HP. Do I care? Do I care? This thing is all... Oh, okay, it doesn't even matter. Alright, aerial rebuild. Is the blue white deck on EX Burst? Yep. Yo, Assassin, how's it going? How is it going, sir? How's all the chats been in the other Discord servers? Solid, man. Can't wait for that ban list to go live. Well, you can definitely play the new stuff on MSA. Yeah, play that guy. A bunch of Blur players are crashing out of the game here in Chicago. That's good. They can go die somewhere else. I'm sure the Kira players better be like rejoicing. The Blurple players, were always just net decking meta slaves, while 1 Year War should have been the deck they were playing instead of Blurple. Yeah, Blurple was strong, but like didn't need to only play that deck, period. And the IBO fans, I mean, if they're real IBO fans, like some of my clients, they're just playing Lupus and the one, like, you know, guy to Hawaii won 4 NTCs in a row playing Lupus carry before, like, since day one, since I made it. Can a wing deck have a chance against this? Wing is in a not a great state. You can play wing, but wing can't beat everything in the game, and it's gonna be rough. So the answer is, like, let's say wing is not in the metagame, and if you're gonna play wing in the metagame and there is a deck, it's gonna be based off of like multiple other things. So yeah. Let's ping this guy away. Okay. It don't matter which one he picks, they're both going to die, so I'll just swing. Cheers, that's how I feel it too. Yes, 100%. I'm a Minerva and Kira player. Set 5 is going to make me happy. Also going to be super happy with the Char and Amro decks. Yeah, there's a lot of decks to play. Even Academy. Wing is just... I mean... Yeah, I don't know what it's about Wing, honestly. Wing's got problems that I cannot fix. But we've known Wing's got problems since the beginning of the game. We all knew the problems of Wing, having no card advantage, having no, like, actual boss monster, having, like, almost no interaction, everything's level 6 onwards. And now with these GTO 5 cards, like we don't have the best LRs in the game. It's everybody else. And so I think if I was playing Wing right now, it's gonna be like maybe a green-blue Wing deck, but then you're gonna be slotting in Kira or Freedom into your decks, or it's gonna be green-purple for the board wipe. But the problem with the board wipe is the board wipe doesn't do anything to the new Freedom Gundam. So you see my POV, Wing ain't it and ain't gonna be it until they redo it a year or so. Yeah, a year, right? We just waited a year for us to get not even a real Wing card, not even a real Wing set even. We got white Wing. Like, are you serious? I don't think any player wants Wing to be white and have minus AP and all these like effects. We'd rather have it be purple or red or something. Let's get conceded. Let's go swap decks. I want to play Soletta next. Let's play some Academy. Nobody else is on the Academy deck that I'm on with the strategy that I'm on. Probably because they're all not playing it. Do you have a favorite deck to play among the ones you consider meta? A favorite deck? The strongest deck would be the blue-white Kira deck. A favorite deck? I really like playing Pure Xeon. The green-white deck. Those are the top two. After that, I would have to say like Clan or Academy would be the ones to go to. I really like Clan. Or sorry, I really like Clan and Academy. But I don't know how like great they're gonna be overall. This is pretty solid. Not solid enough. Bandai hates Wing is clear. My favorite Gundam treated like second rate. Yes. It's why they want seed to get good cars, but I also love so many of the Gundam designs. Yeah, they're gonna keep treating Wing Gundam like shit. I always told people like Wing Gundam and Academy are both treated like Academy's like money making machines, where they're just in there as please buy our like Academy cards that have alt arts and girls on them, and then buy the Wing cards because it's Wing, but your deck's not gonna be like amazing or anything, so good luck. Like even GTO 5, what did they do? They Freedom Ascension, they showed us Wing Gundam 0, right? And then they showed us that, and then they made Kira the best goddamn card on the planet, and they gave us a shitty Wing and a shitty hero. Like the Wing is okay, but it's not great. And then they gave us the worst pilot you could have given. Like, oh my god, so bad. Let's go search for a command card. Okay, so when you play this deck, you always want to pick the level 10 card. Your win condition is the level 10, so we're just gonna do that. And hopefully you guys get to see the power of how this deck operates and why it actually is viable into the meta. And that I can actually win. And if I play against 3 Kira blocker decks, I wouldn't be surprised if I went 3-0 with the Academy into like the best deck. Yeah, no worries, Corbett. Wing is nostalgia bait. It's always gonna work. Yeah. Okay, so now we just play our unit, and there's not much else to play here, so we're just gonna end the turn and have a good life with Breach. People actually hate playing against Academy a few times because you have all these Breach cards that they're like, man, Breach again, and so they don't want to attack you because they don't want to give you the trade and the Breach at the same time. But you know, us Wing players are gonna make it work to a certain degree, just like in GTO 1, GTO 2, GTO 3. Even in GTO 4, nobody would say Wing is one of the best decks unless they're delusional. And they've been delusional since GTO 1 at that point. But, we'll try to make it work and, you know, give it a chance at topping a new type or winning a new type. But yeah, it's rough. And then if I start playing like Wing plus Kira blockers, and it's like, that's not a Wing deck again. We're playing Kira, and Kira's the one that's winning us the game, not the Wing engine. So just because the white players put a single Wing Gundam or 2 Wing Gundams into their deck, doesn't mean that it becomes like a Wing deck. So really trying to make a Wing deck work, like, consistently is hard. I have the board wipe now, so I want everybody to just watch and learn why these lame decks are gonna struggle into this stuff. Goodbye. Get the hell out of my face. Now he has 4 cards and I have a full hand, and he should just concede the game. Mr. Turtle Club, goodbye. Of course, you can still do stuff, but, you know, he just went minus what? He just went -4. -3, obviously, but yeah, just insane. He has no cards. To play decks with good design, the nostalgia love died for the... Yeah, exactly, man. It's like, hey, hopefully those Wing Gundam EW alt arts are like $10 a piece or something. And the new Hero UE drops down to like $20. If those drop down to like $20, hey, we Wing players can grab a hold of them and not have to spend an arm and a leg. Okay, so Gundam Ferract is pretty cool. Unfortunately, I cannot attack Sonic units. What else is pretty cool? Not too much. So we're gonna have to attack him. And then I'm gonna go like this, and then end the turn, and then we have... This is one of the best Academy cards you need to be playing if you're playing Academy. You need to play Guel because you have to protect your shields and force them to attack into your guys, which works late in the game with damage reduction. They will suck and be expensive. Yeah, that's what I figured. We'll see. Hopefully Wing is like... I hope for the next 3 months Wing is F tier. And if Wing is F tier, besides for the very few of us that are actually playing Wing and making it work through skill or just really putting in, you know, the reps and the effort into playing the best versions of Wing that you'll never find on the internet outside of this channel probably, or Pink Jedi guy or somebody else, then it's gonna be good for us. And I hope everybody goes and chases all of the Amuros and all of the like girl cards. How's Minerva in this upcoming? Minerva is solid. Is Minerva going to be a top tier deck? No, but I think at least it will settle where it was previously. I haven't done extreme testing or trying to adjust it too much. I've been really trying to work on Wing Academy, Kira, right? But I'm going to be moving forward after today. Today, tomorrow, this week, I'll be moving on to a different deck, which is probably going to be a little bit more Academy, a little bit of Minerva, but I think Minerva didn't get a lot of upgrades, so we got to work with what we have. That's fine. Take a few damage, trade on our terms. Trade here, get an EX resource. Sazabi Link. Sazabi's a pain, man. Sazabi is a pain. The question is, do I want to kill this guy? Or this guy? 7 AP. I can kill that. How can I kill this with the Ferract? I don't have much to kill with the Ferract, though. Give me a ramp. Nope, no ramp. I need to draw my high damage card. Actually, I have this to kill it. Let's go here. Let's grab our command searcher. Let's play the Soletta out. Actually, what I can do is play this and then use the EX resource to play Soletta, because this is not Dawn of Fold. So let's play this card. Let's trade here, get the EX resource, play the EX for this, attack into Sazabi. He's running out of cards, as you guys can see. So Academy like can really win these games pretty swiftly here. Like, we're in a solid position and we're kind of getting to where we want. Whenever I got what I needed, a card to recycle Shin and second boss to help board clear, let the other destinies attack, shields, and revive. Yeah, I haven't been a big fan of the new recycle Shin card. I play like maybe one of in a deck, or it's just out of the deck completely. But the second new Destiny Gundam is definitely a good card, especially in a meta game or as the game evolves, where you need to have a bunch of card advantage, and it's looking like it's turning into like One Piece or Digimon, where you're just gonna have a lot of cards, or you lose. The recycle Shin card is so good for the deck. I actually play 0 or only 1 in my deck, so I always find it interesting that you guys favor that card so heavily, while I don't really like care for it a lot. I think having a single copy of it is nice, though. Even 2 could be nice, but yeah. Ooh, we got our card, but I cannot interact with this board, which is the sad part. But I can always play the taunt into me. So now we gotta play Calibarn, because we gotta get AP reduction going. Then we gotta get Soletta onto this card so we can swing. And then we attack into our opponent's shields. And now we get to control the game from this point on. And hopefully everything is a-okay. I cannot do too much else. This will attack the shields because I want to apply some pressure. Hopefully it doesn't give him a char. I hate when people get like a pilot out of shields like this. It's so bloody annoying that in Gundam people just get free shit all the time. I really hate it. I really hate it. I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna end our turn here. I think we're in a good position. And I hate that this stuff doesn't work. It does work on our opponent's turn. Okay. But the other stuff doesn't work. So he attacks. So now we go action step, activate Guel, force it to attack into our Ferract. When it attacks, selecting target for Gundam, this thing takes -3 damage. And then we can take like almost no damage there and have a good time. Because that's what it does, right? Reduce damage by 3. I can reduce damage by more, but I don't need to. This is like good enough. Unfortunately, I don't have a second Guel, which is why I say like this card is extremely important for this deck. Like very important for the deck. It's not a full playstyle in the deck. 2 to 3, so I have many matches where I only drew and slows the game down, being able to use Shin for the rest is needed. It's not a full playstyle on the deck. 2 to 3. I've had so many matches where I only draw 1 Shin. Yeah, there are a lot of decks where you only draw 1 Shin. I don't utilize Shins early, so to me, Shin is like a dead card in my hand until I play it on Destiny or something. Or I just need the +3 damage. Yeah, that's fine. Can attack into me. But I'm probably gonna die now because I don't have a base and I don't have blockers. And there's another Sazabi link. Fantastic. Like, unfortunately, you couldn't get there. I would have got him down to 0 shields. And could have possibly won on the next turn if I drew a link or something. But, yeah. Let's put another round of that. Okay, we got a actual ramp hand going first. We got this card, which is the card I was looking for previously. We would have won that game if we had drawn this card to attack earlier into his units. Okay, nothing crazy going on. I'll lose my EX base at some point, but I'll ramp up. This deck is really janky. Hey, Dan. Ooh, Dan, how's it going, man? How are you doing? How has life been? He's playing a bunch of guys. I'm gonna play this, and then next turn I will simply play Lifrith and utilize my cards, hopefully. Look at this, guys. Look, it's another GM aggro. GM aggro. You guys will believe it. Purple has 4 GMs to replace the 4 GMs that they lost. Chilling, winning a lot of locals. Nice, dude. Nice. Win them locals. Let's play this. Let's play the command card because we kind of need to. Use the EX resource because we'll get to draw a card. Target this thing, and then we'll attack straight into this guy. Get a EX resource back. And then we can play another guy if we want to, but you know, what is the plan while doing that? We have board wipe next turn. We'll just have to pass here. I haven't been to locals since early GTO3. Yeah, I haven't been to locals since, or new type challenges since GTO2, I think. Thank God I got a base. I lost my motivation to play for so long because my local team is super highly competitive. Yeah, nothing but aggro. How's the academy looking? Academy's looking alright. It's looking like it's a playable deck. And it has a win condition. Fully optimizing the deck is iffy. And, you know, getting run down like this against aggro is also not exactly exciting for anybody. Because we might just be like super mega dead. And purple still has more GMs in their deck. But Calibar is really important in the deck. Level 10 card is really important. Playing the board wipe here to kill everything is obviously really important. I wish I could do something about his 4/4 unit just standing there. But I don't have anything to do about it, which is super sad. It's super duper sad. I can board wipe him, but what does that even accomplish at this point? I'll kill my own unit as well in the process and lower my own thing. I almost feel like I have to do it though. There's no other opportunity. This is so unfortunate that I have to do this. So if I wasn't super low on shields right now, I'll be in a good position. Hopefully I can draw a fall mail into my hand so I can have an extra base. But we might be getting close to us losing the game right now. Yeah, I think that's it. I could draw. No, there's like nothing I can draw here. Yeah, there's nothing to do. Nothing to do. So this is like a problem. You get run down by aggro, and then you lose. And I don't have like all the perfect starting cards, so I just lose. And he played every single GM. He played 5 GMs in his deck, which might be all he's running, but either way, it's like just getting aggroed out. You're such a Fall Mail fan? Yeah, because Fall Mail is just Corsica, and it's on green, and green doesn't have anything else. Playing a 6 HP base could work, but in this new GTO 5 meta. I hate using the word meta, but in GTO 5, a lot of decks have card economy, and so you need to play with the card economy set in stone essentially. Like you need to have card advantage, you need to have extra units. Also, you need to find ways to, you know, pressure your opponent and put more cards into your hand, especially in aggro deck. Having more answers is important. If I went to local, I was 100% going to be in a room filled with when you're wearing blood pool. Yes, exactly. That's why you guys read my comment section. I didn't go to locals for a while because there's no reason to. Number one, I have nothing to prove. Number two, it's out of my way, like 30-minute drive. Number three, right? Every single person is playing 1 Year War in Blurple, and I played against every single tournament I go to, I play against at least 4 aggro decks, and it's very, very annoying to play Armor on curve 4 times in a row. Yo, Joseph. How's it going? I played with a new aggro deck, but a new Gundam build and ram 3 times, drop wing 0, turn wing 0 8 so early he lost 4 units, couldn't stabilize. Yeah, which is why you play the new purple board wipe, or like my ramp wing decks also play it on turn 5. MSA beta is all the cards. I don't know about ban list. Hey David, hey, that was you playing? I'll look on the XP up here, no problem. Hope you have a good time playing CB. CB is good. The new Exia LR is very good for purple as a generic card. GG's my guy. Yes, sir. Let's play another one. I really want to try to, you know, showcase Academy. How is nobody playing the Kira blocker deck on here, right? And the perfect example of why I would play Academy and why I would say it's solid is because when people start playing 80% blockers, then the Academy deck will have such a much stronger time into it. Because they're not going to attack me and kill me. And you guys saw in the last 2 games, I basically only lost because I was down to like 1 or 2 shields from the start. And, you know, I had a 10 card advantage, but it didn't matter when I didn't have the right cards in my hand. No bases, and my opponent just killed me. Which is like the weakness, and yeah. I'm playing purple, so I could play the purple blocker in the deck, but I'm just not doing that. Oh, this is an okay hand to keep. I'll keep it because I have 3 turns to draw into another Dawn of Fold. I also don't like that Academy is split into 3 different archetypes, or multiple archetypes. There's Dawn of Fold, there's Quite Zero, there's Academy Green, Breach, and then there's Academy White, command / AP reduction. There's like so many ways to play Academy, and they don't really synergize perfectly. My League IBO deck got 4th in a tournament, beat New Gundam with it. It was so good. Version 2 is awesome. Nice. Yeah, League IBO still going strong. I mean, I wouldn't be playing that deck. I play tested into it after Pink Jedi guy was raving about it, and I had no issues basically beating it. And if I lost, it was because, you know, the League deck had 4 League military links, or 4 Victory Gundam links to do like triple links off of first form or something ridiculous. But playing a single board wipe into that deck just clears everything, and you just sit around and enjoy life. Or if you play G Gundam, Blurple cannot survive. G Gundam annihilates it. So, and I'm not going to be playing rock, paper, scissors all day. If only I would like the ability that gives me hope for future card design will be just as fun as cool as New Gundam. I don't know if it's going to be as fun or cool as New Gundam, because New Gundam is just a green effect and has Breach on it, right? I don't think New Gundam, like, is super fun. I mean, I think it's fine. I think Digimon and other card games have that effect as well. It's a fight effect. But I think what makes it seem like, oh, this is really powerful is because Amuro heals you and then you don't die. But if you died while fighting, I don't think people would enjoy it as much. That's how I feel about it. I'm playing Academy into Academy. Okay. But we played against Amuro earlier and beat it. And yeah, it wasn't very strong. It's very slow. If I just play blockers and you go New Gundam, you breach into a blocker, you fight another blocker, kill both blockers, and then that's level 7. On my turn 8, I will just simply play the New Freedom, and I'll put your unit to the bottom of your deck, and you'll just lose on the spot. The Manlace made G Gundam weaker since aggro took a solid hit -1 year war. Yeah, aggro took a minor hit, and it made G Gundam deck like weaker because of it. But again, if you sit down, all these decks we're playing, and you play into a 1 year war deck, or you play into a mono Char deck like the green-white Char, that deck would annihilate you really, really fast. It still has the exact same amount of 1-drops as before, and you know, it's still good. Okay, I can finally kill this guy and get my EX resource. Thank God. And now I can basically, if I play a command card, I don't want to play any commands, I'm going to be honest. I just want to get to Calibarn as fast as possible. Yeah, pseudo attack, pseudo link attack. There's a new like academy cards, and oh yeah, I didn't even update this deck yet with the new academy cards. I completely forgot to add the new academy cards. I've been super busy on the weekend. The last 5 days I've been working basically like 8 in the morning till like 10 at night every single day. And then on the weekend I decided not to upload any videos, and then today I decided to do a stream instead of uploading content. You can pair something attack, versatile, it doesn't tap. Yeah. What is the guy doing? Just attacking me? Sure. Thank you for the Sletta. This guy just does nothing. This card is not even good. It's just okay, but it's fine. Okay, we're gonna attack into this. And I want to draw a card. So we're gonna attack into this. And then I'm gonna draw a card off of our witch. I don't need to, but I want to, so we're gonna draw a card. Oh no, I still die. What am I doing? Whatever, I still get to draw a card. It's fine, whatever. Just keep drawing more cards, I guess. Let's see if we can play a board wipe next turn. Yeah, I definitely should not have done that, but it's fine. Yeah, it does keep it standing and all that. I understand why you guys like New Gundam. Like, New Gundam's like Wing Gundam ×2 or version 2.0, but then it can be strong because of it. Like, I don't understand why it's Wing Gundam multiplied by 2 and then it heals to full HP. It just makes the LR Wing Gundam like obsolete, because there's no reason to play Wing when you have this now, and they can still steal our Wing Zero because it's just green. Here comes the H card. This card is very good. 8 AP, very good card. These cards, by the way, these cards that he's playing, like Silver Bullet and whatever, these cards are not going to be good enough into purple, which we haven't played yet, because Giant Killing just pops these guys. And stuff. It's like they took the base effect from Zetsu and Wing, threw in a pile and gave it a better Wing Gundam. Yeah, the new white hero should have been what Amuro is. Amuro's effect is so dumb, and it's not even when linked. Again, they made another Amuro card that does not require when linked. It just says you just play it on a dude, and it either rests a card or it gains infinite health, which is disgusting. So now we're going to go into our infinite card advantage turns. We're going to grab the Pharact. And we can play Soletta here, and we can kill this guy. Let's see if he wants to do anything about it. So now I can go infinite with my card advantage. People need to accept Wing is second rate. Wing has always been, okay, a fourth rate deck. Okay. And it's being said that it's not a fourth rate deck by the people who are second rate duelists. Okay, that's a Seto Kaiba line, in case you guys don't know. What did he do? Unforeseen me? Yeah, that's awful for me. I'll just get a Caliban next turn and kill some guys. We don't get to double Caliban, which is sad. Don't worry, Amuro has nothing on the Kira deck. That's all I'm gonna say. And it also doesn't have anything on Char. Once again, Char is better than Amuro. People don't want to do it. I have to kill his guys, right? So let's play this. I've messed up again because I'm paying attention to chat and not what I should be doing, because I don't even have a Sleta here. So I just lose. I'm just gonna like lose now. It's not cool. Okay, we can see that game because we just have no Sleta and messed up. Okay, let's get out of this thing. I need to also update this deck with the GTO 5 Academy cards. Where is it? Is this one? Yes, this Michaelis probably needs to go into the deck. This guy is not horrible, but not really needed. I can attack standing units. I like all this. It's fine. This is Dawn of Fold, which is why I have it. This guy can just attack standing units, which makes me want to get rid of this card. I wasn't playing Farak for a hot minute, so maybe the Farak comes out, but yeah, it's kind of annoying that I have to like adjust this deck for no reason. We're not going to adjust it, actually. We're just going to keep it how it is. I don't think it matters. Okay, we're going to give it a Farak. We'll put 2 of these in just as extra aggro support, really. Okay, well, we haven't been able to make this thing work so far. So we're going to just move on from that trash. And let's just play some aggro. Let's play some aggro. Why not? Let's play a little bit of aggro nonsense. Yeah, somehow won yesterday with my deck against a wing. If he had a second wing 0, it'd rip me. Playing G Gundam is really fun for sure. I don't have fun playing... G Gundam's a fun deck. I don't have fun playing it against the meta decks in testing, because it just gets absolutely curb stomped a lot of the time, and then you just sit there and ask yourself, why am I playing this? Again, you guys can look at my hand here and realize that we still have GMs and 1-drops and lots of cards to play in our hand, and we're still gonna have that really, really aggressive hand essentially. And boom, and we pass. Next turn we still can play 2 cards, or we can play a base and go all in. So it doesn't stop the aggro curve at all. Aggro is still going to kill people really quickly. This deck doesn't have Amuro in it at max copies right now, but it can. There's one in our hand right there. So the question is, do I want to give him any life support off of this or not? I think we don't need to. I think we just kind of play the fall mail and ask him if he wants to swing into us or not. Or we can go wide. Going wide is not horrible either. Or we can do both. I think I like the idea of doing both. Yeah, let's just play this and play this and then end the turn there, and then we'll see how much damage we can do on the following turn. We also can play the Charlink and the Amuro next turn to clear his board and swing a bunch of shields. Kira, Minerva, and Char will be main decks. Green, blue, Amuro is fourth. I think if all of you guys want to win actual tournaments, you guys are all going to play Kira blockers. It's going to be it, or like in the super mega aggro deck. I want to save this for Zeong, but it's not really anything to be worried about. Let's play this. Let's play the Amuro onto this. Let's rest this. Let's go this. Let's attack shields. Let's get rid of... Let's attack shields first. Kind of did the wrong order there, but it's fine, I guess. I blamed Akira for a reason, main deck for sure. Well, good luck getting all the max rarity cards next set. It's gonna be very expensive. Let's kill this guy, survive, go up +1, swing at his shields, and pass the turn over. Wing is like all Kira, man. Kira Seed. It's gonna be like every other card. Like Luffy's always the best. Like they keep printing new Agumons and Digimon. And then Gundam is they're gonna keep printing Amuros, they're gonna keep printing Kira. It's gonna be quite sad. Here's another card to just win the game, because he can't attack me next turn. Plays a base, that kinda sucks. Can this guy skip his action phase because he has nothing to play? What?
I got your rebel. Remember?
You drink diet?
Huh?
You got me the diet.
You drink diet? No. There's only that or 0?
0?
Yes.
Isn't this...
They're both no sugar.
That's what I'm saying. But yeah, how much was it? $10? 13. Fall back.
Okay, guess how much that is?
$15.
Huh?
$15.
Okay, so you take 10, right? You times that by 0.13. That's $11.30, right?
Yeah.
What is $13.99? Oh, you fixed the scarf?
Who scored? I don't think so. I just did.
You just want to throw it there.
Yeah, I guess.
Oh, this one's pretty. $13.99. Okay. Probably like more than it's already 15, so that's all it's all to me. That's half. It's probably like 17.50.
Cool. I can't drink that shit.
Why?
It's diet, bro.
You throw it away?
It's in the fridge.
That's what we throw it back to the-
Alright. Play some guys, end the turn. Graceful Demeanor. I think it was Eggman? Was it Eggman or no? It was somebody was talking about how Graceful Demeanor was gonna be taken out of all the decks, but Graceful Demeanor is also a aggro card to win with, not just a defensive card. So if you're gonna be one turn slower, just play Graceful Demeanor, bounce your opponent's cards. It's like, why Amuro a blocker when you can bounce a blocker? I'll keep it because I don't really have. I have all the good cards in my hand, pretty much. Okay, Earth Federation, crack. Rick Dom, end the turn. See, they even gave Wing. Look at this shit. They gave Wing a Dop on a guard. They gave, not Wing, sorry. They gave Londo Bell cards like actual draw power, which they still didn't give to Wing, which is disgusting. Absolutely disgusting. Attack the shields. Attack the shields because I have Rick Doms. Play Fall Mill. Don't want to play Fall Mill. I'm against aggro. I'm going to play double Rick Dom and just call it a day. Apply maximum pressure, maximum breach, and then I'll save my base from any of his breach effects or whatever, and I'll play Fall Mill when I need to draw into something. He trades. Cool. I have double Rick Dom. That's 2 more shields out of his life. And I can still go really, really wide next turn. This thing has breach, right? No, it has destroy. Nonsense effect. So now I can draw Fall Mill. There's Amuro. Now I can play Amuro on this guy, rest his unit, swing Amuro into his shield, crack it, and then I'll Rick Dom his face in. And then there goes the Amuro deck to the trash. Hey Coach, have you tested G Gundam? Yeah, I've tested a bunch of G Gundam. G Gundam is not S tier like everybody else says, so take the G Gundam deck and rip it in half. Or play it for fun, or only play it if your local meta is extremely, extremely aggro heavy. Otherwise, put in a lot of effort to try and perfect it and make it work, but it's just not gonna cut it when there's freedom. Every single deck that you think is going to work, the very first thing you want to do is play that deck into freedom blockers. If you cannot beat freedom blockers like consistently, at least half the time, then you want to take that deck and throw it into the trash, basically. But then again, this might become one of those rock, paper, scissors things where one deck is so favored into the other deck that you just walk into the store and if you lose or win, it's just all based off pairings. And this is why I love Fall Mill, guys. I love Fall Mill because it gives me a free unit and more cards. And I give him Amuro, but Amuro doesn't matter because I have more cards. So I think he's level 6, right? Yeah, level 6. So you can't even do the thing. What the a counter to League Norn? My whole locals, everyone is playing that deck. In GTO 5, just play purple, blow up the whole board. Play Wing 0, play purple like board wipe. Play Ping, play... Oh, League Norn. Norn is garbage, so Norn sucks. In GTO 5, you can beat League Norn automatically with purple. You play a board wipe, the deck loses. That's it. The end of story. So League Norn is not a deck, and Norn will not be played in GTO 5 basically at all. Probably. I mean, you guys have been listening to my stuff. Norn is not a great card. It's not an amazing card. It's just an LR with a effect and a pilot who's got an effect, but only works against burn damage, which is not super important all the time. And now that we have hard removal, it's even less important to go down that road. Okay, let's kill his shields. And then let's play 6. Let's just play 2 more guys and see if he has his link. I could have played Zeong there, and then if he destroys Zeong, I simply get to summon a token, but yeah. Coach, do you think red green Cyclops will be okay in GTO 5? I want to play Cyclops team. I think Cyclops team has a good chance of being an aggro deck. Is it going to be beating Kira blocker swap? Not ideally, no. Is it going to get board wiped from like blocker purple deck? Yes. Can it do some work? This is Aibo. I just beat Aibo's Amuro Gundam deck. He tried to rematch me and conceded. Aibo. Look at that, guys. Your favorite YouTuber. I gotta send this over to my buddy Echo 100%. Oh, he already sent it to me. Haha. That's so funny. That's so funny. Alright, let's get back to it. There you go, guys. Zodiac Chick. This is a good hand. Look at this. Look at all these 1-drops that they banned from my deck. So I'll play red green Cyclops team or some sort of Cyclops team for sure. I'm always looking for Cyclops team and Academy and these type of decks, Vegan Age, you know. I understand these decks have a strength and I'm trying to utilize it to the best of its capability, and I do think that having a lot of breach and explosiveness is strong. And that's why I went on like 18 game win streak with Cyclops team, 20 actually, I think 22. I went 22-1 before I like stopped playing the deck and people caught on to what it did or whatever. Or just made their decks better. But yeah. Cyclops team is a deck. He plays a blocker. What do I want to do against a blocker? Okay, so this is where we can just say I want to either go wide. Let's think about this. Do I want a Charlink right now? He could kill my Charlink, but then I would just get another dude. Or I could just go really, really wide and then swing out a lot of shields and hopefully win. I think that's fine. I think this is the best play we have, is go like this, end the turn, and then just, I think he's really, really close to being dead. He does overflowing. That's good for us because now he definitely is not going to play 2 blockers. He can only play 1. Next turn, we just graceful demeanor him. And go about our way. So the very first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to say, okay, do you want to block the worst creature in my deck, which is this guy. Do you want to block my 3 AP unit? He's going to be like, no, I don't want to block you. And then I'll Graceful Demeanor his blockers back to his hand. And we do this, and we get rid of both of his blockers. Now he is set back so far that he is borderline dead, and we have a Char Link in our hand. Now we attack him with this card. So he's down to 3 shields left. We have a Char Link, so he's down to 2 shields left. So we just need to, like, you know, I think he's dead. Right, you're pretty much dead at this point. So if you guys want to think that aggro is dead, it's 1000% not dead. Aggro is still very, very good. And yeah, give him Kira, doesn't matter. We play the Gelgoog now. Why do we play the Gelgoog? Because the other ones we want to link with the white Chars in our deck. So we have lots of flexibility. Also, I don't want to play the Searcher Zaku because Searcher Zaku will put my pilots to the bottom of my deck, so I don't want to chance that. Obviously, you probably win this game anyways. He's going to play some Gun Tank. Okay, luckily he's playing Gun Tank, removes a card. But now he has to play double blockers, end the turn. We can take out all of his shields and then just high maneuver for the win if we need to. He's playing a 3/4 blocker and going with Kira. And he dies. But appreciate you guys being in the chat. Again, if any of you guys are interested in coaching, GTO5 is coming out. Get the coaching in now because, you know, I'm leaving to go get married in August. Early August. So get the coaching in. Get signed up. Be as good as you can be so that you guys can win those new type cards. Get a bunch of return all throughout the next 3 months. And into GDO6, which will make deck building even more diverse with us getting 4 starter decks in a whole booster box. Should be really, really, really good. Alright, sorry Zodiac, but looks like the game is over. Alright. All you Amuro haters, get on the Char train. Char is the GOAT. Char is the way. I have a lot of Discord messages. I'm gonna go read them real quick. Let's see. Who messaged me? Experiment with wing beatdown when you get a chance. Oh, okay, I'll do that. I'm gonna get some food. Hey coach, sorry I won't be able to make the call tonight. Can you schedule another time? This guy, hey coach, just wanted to send over my latest list I've been looking for. Called Mueller Terror, no problem. Is it the hand I want to keep? No. Again, Goof is a very good card if you guys like full falling your deck. Maybe keep a couple of Goofs on hand or get the playset while it's cheap. Something like Fall Mail. But if you guys don't, so be it. Goof has been an excellent card and definitely makes the deck be stronger, even into Blurple. Also a card that combos with Zanzibar, since you don't want to pay for a lot. You get to play it for essentially free. They still haven't given us a lot of level 4 like Zanzibar targets. Maybe next set they'll give that to us. Triple Zeong, no problem. That's kind of a good thing, honestly. We have lots of go wide strategy here. Hopefully we can just draw into some of the other cards. He's playing Age. This doesn't work on MSA unless I'm wrong. I tried it twice and never gets first strike. Oops, I can comment on the deck. Okay, so this works. If I attack him, he gets to trade into me, but that's okay because I have a Rick Dom. So I will break the shields, play the Rick Dom. If he attacks me, I get to breach into him anyways. So not worried about that stuff at all. And then I can also link this. So because we're playing these White Char, it's the reason why the Charizard 2 is back into the deck, because we actually have enough pilots to supplement the Zeong and the Charizard 2. Let's get back to chat. Did I miss anything? No, have not missed anything. All right. I was memeing with one of my friends on how every single day I should upload a like Zeong or a Blurple deck every single day. Like, you know how like everybody would keep uploading Blurple deck lists, like new type winner Blurple deck list. Like every single day I should just upload the same deck and keep pushing out like daily content of Blurple, Blurple, Blurple. Just make it into a complete meme because it's just so stupid. That people would just keep making. I don't know why people make deck lists on like a net deck and they're winning with like the same deck that everyone's playing. Is just seems dumb to me. I'm gonna be honest. So let's get the breach value here. Boom. Give him an Amuro in his hand. Sure. Whatever. Do I want to Charlink or do I want to save it for Zeong? This is a difficult decision. I can apply a lot of pressure right now, but he has enough ramp for Gundam. So you can go, basically you can play 3, 4, 5. You can play his Amuro and you can play his Gundam, which will basically breach into me on pair. It will fight and then it will attack and then he'll trade the whole board. So maybe it's just best to just pass a turn here. And just, yeah, I think it's, we probably just want to pass and not play into that and just go for the big Zeong line and progress the game forward. And then he has to deal with like infinite units at once. Okay, so now my Char can trade into that if I want. Gun tank, sure. So I can bounce both of these back to his hand, which I don't really want to. I kind of want to just grab more Chars and then kill his guys. He attacks me. That's fine. There's the Char, so we can go here. The Char high maneuver is less useful here. So we'll put this guy on him. Who do I want to kill here? This guy or this guy? Let's kill this guy, survive, and then see what happens. And I'll play this. I want to force him to play the Amuro. Let's see if he plays his Amuro new Gundam Link or not. I find it interesting how the live chat goes from like 30 people to like 15 to like 30 again. Oh my god, why did I do that? Can I survive it? I can. Okay, you know what? This is not bad, actually. Let's just pretend that we all knew what we were doing and that we are good at the game. And that we'll kill this guy, survive, and yeah. Okay. I guess this is an action step. Yeah, it's action. Okay. Give me another shard. Alright, give me the shard link. Nope. This thing have breach? Yes. Zeong, baby, Zeong. Zeong is king. This once per turn. Okay, it still dies. Yeah, this is like the best H card to come out of the set. This Age Gundam 2 double bullet. Like, as soon as I saw this, I was like, yeah, this card is extremely good. For like a solo 8 AP unit is crazy, and then of course having damage reduction on top of that, and then putting pilots on top of that is just nuts. Okay, give me another pilot. Give me another pilot. There we go, encounter. Please get me the card. Yes, sir. That is what I like to see right there. Another Zeong Link for the win. Let's take out his base, take out his whole life. Have infinite hands, man. Catch these hands right here. Catch these hands and die. I could get rid of this card right now by just swinging into it, but you know, is that worth it? Is it not worth it? It probably is worth it because he can double breach us and then kill us next turn. So I think it's safer to get rid of this now so he doesn't randomly like new Gundam breach 10,000 times and kill us. Yep, there it is. See, if he had the new Gundam Link, I would have lost. But he doesn't. He couldn't kill me now. Give me a Fomel. Give me a Char. No. What? He's gonna hope that he has a last hit base. What's the optimal base for red-white MF deck? I've been theorizing should use hideout to do extra damage and result stats so Darkfang can finish it off. T-Bone, the optimal base for red-white MF deck. I mean, honestly, the best base is gonna be 0-6. The 0-6 base. Other than the 0-6 base, you pretty much play no bases. So yeah, those are the only two bases that I'm considering at all. Is either play no bases and fill your deck with more units, or play the 0-6 base, because the 0-6 base is strong against aggro, it's strong against breach 5, and so 0-6 base is king. It always it's gonna be king for a long time. Or you play no bases because you're playing against. You don't need bases against aggro. If you do need it, just to increase your win rate by a little bit, you can play like 2 bases like I had in my deck. But alright guys, hopefully you guys had fun watching me. Even if Rush won't be as popular, well, even if Rush isn't popular, guys, if you guys want my deck list, it's on my EX Burst. My EX Burst is always up. You guys can always just, instead of waiting for regionals to happen, just take one of my deck lists, at least the good ones, the good meta decks, and just take my version of it and do really, really well. And then you guys will know if somebody's on my deck list, because you guys will see all the tech cards and all the unique cards and the ratios. You'll be like, oh, that's Coach's list, because it's literally perfectly mapped out and you're running all of these cards that you wouldn't be running otherwise. So my EX Burst link, it's in all of my videos, but Yeah, it's on all of my videos. If you go to EX Burst and literally go to like public decks, the easiest way to find me on here is go to public decks, go to the GQuacks, and you guys will see if you guys filter this by like highest popularity. Okay, you guys will see that Coach Wing Zero, Coach SK here is top here. You go to Wing, of course I'll have right here a second one right outside of the 16,000 one. I have the highest one on this one as well. And then you go to, I don't know about Barbados. Barbados might not be it, but yeah, where's my Lupus? Where's my It's Never Lupus? I don't know where my It's Never Lupus is, but maybe I'm not on the top of the leaderboards on this one. I swear I was somewhere around here, but okay, I definitely have more than these, but I don't know. It's probably not showing up because this first form is the main thing, or I'm just blind for a second here. Yeah, I guess mine just doesn't show up. No, mine is the highest, or one of them, but it doesn't. It should show up. My decks. Where's my Lupus? It's Never Lupus is 4,000. It doesn't show up though. I guess it doesn't recognize first form as one of the public ones. But click on any of my videos on YouTube and you guys should see my EX Burst link in there. Like I put it in all of my videos. Just go to my channel, click on any of my like videos. Right, click on my newest video right here. Comment recently asking for, and then right there, Gundam profile, EX Burst. I'll link it in the YouTube chat, but I'm not connected with the YouTube chat. So yeah, just go check it out. All my deck lists are on here. And yeah, the first couple should be the newest ones. No problem. So yeah, enjoy guys. I'll be around again probably tomorrow or sometime. If you guys liked my content, you know, make sure you guys keep dropping likes and commenting on my videos. Trying to get back into, you know, GTO 5, need to keep growing. And again, anybody who wants coaching, okay, don't like sleep on it. Get the coaching now. You're not gonna learn stuff that I teach you from just playing 1,000 games of Gundam or any card game. You really wanna improve significantly and get 20 years of like, not even 20 years, like let's just say you're never going to learn the stuff that I would teach you in the first 4 hours of coaching period. Then you want to come learn just like you would go to school and learn math. You're not going to learn math by jamming your head into the wall and asking yourself, do I understand mathematics at a high level yet? It's like, no, you don't, because you're never going to, because you're not a uber genius. All right, take care guys. I'll see you guys tomorrow probably.